What's up, everybody? Welcome to Diamond Owl Studios. I'm Paper Chase.
And it's the one and only Diamond Don Juan. We are back with another reaction just for you.
That's right. And today we are reacting to Joe Walsh, Life's Been Good.
What you know about Joe Walsh?
Literally nothing of nothing.
You ever heard of a little band called the Eagles, my guy?
I've heard of the Eagles. Yeah.
Huh? Little band called the Eagles?
Okay, I have heard of the Eagles. Yes. Okay. So he's the vocalist.
He was in the Eagles. He was one of the members.
But you don't know which one.
He was Joe Walsh.
Good call.
That could be right, or it could be wrong.
So you've heard this song before.
You love it when I do that, though, right? When I just take a wild stab in the dark, and it's like correct, like 20. How much? What do you think, honestly? What do you think my batting average is on these type of facts? Like 10%, 7,
I'd give you the benefit of the doubt and say like 30%.
30, a strong 30.
A strong 30.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. But guys, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know this song at all. You're familiar with this song, correct?
I am. But you know what? We're going to give it a listen today. We're going to dive in. He's never heard it. So without further ado, anything else that you want to say about this?
No, don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's get into it. Okay, this guitar riff's been in like every movie. This is fire, dude.
I just had to pause it because you said, oh, you know, this is guitar riff's been like in every movie. And I was curious to see if you would have a reaction to that part because that beginning is super recognizable. But I was like, I wonder if he's ever heard the switch up, which obviously you had not.
That switch up was fuego.
And we're barely in. I mean, we barely
so
scratched the
good
surface.
one. I can tell it's going to be a banger. I love this. Song's an absolute banger for sure.
That intro part with the lyrics is just, so iconic. It kind of makes me wonder, like, I mean, this is like a song about rock star excess.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But it's got this take on it of like, life's been good to me so far. At the same time, he's kind of going off the rails.
Yeah, he's like, after I should be crazy after all I've been through. Yeah, like I mean, I love that whole first line. Yeah, where he's like, I got a mansion that what did he say? I've never been to.
Yeah,
or he's like,
yeah, because he's living in the hotel.
He's living in hotels, that accountants pay for. Like, it's just like this perfect image of just like that rock star truthfulness of like, man, I got all this shit, but like I'm out on the road partying, man. I got a Maserati, but I drank and drove, I guess, or whatever. I can't drive now.
My Maserati does 185. I lost my license and now I can't drive.
Yeah,
like, you know what I mean? That's.
It's perfect, man.
It is perfect.
I got all these fans who write me letters, and he's like, and you guys love me, man. It's like he's like bragging, but also like giving the realistic life of it.
Yeah,
but not even in a negative way. Like,
yeah, what did he say about? There was a line in there where he was saying something about like tearing up the hotel rooms, and he said like, oh God, like trying to piece together the evidence, which for me. It just reminded me of those drunk, chaotic nights when you like wake up in the morning and you're like, oh, fuck. Like that little bit of terror hits you.
Bro?
But have you had that where you have that little bit of terror where you're like, the last thing I remember, I was with a super cute girl, but now my friend's passed out and he's naked and I'm naked. Oh my God.
Dude, I had this night one time where it was like, okay, I'll make this story so quick, but it was one of those nights I was on fire. I was on fire, dude. Like I was like playing beer pong, making every shot, like, and I just remember I got so drunk that we're at this party and I called an Uber and all of a sudden like this car pulls up and we get in the back and all my friends get in it. And we're at a Wendy's. I'm like, this Uber's so fucking cool, dude. Like, we're just at a Wendy's. And I look up and it's the two girls at the party that I was like talking to, right? And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, how'd we get in here? And that's how drunk I was. And then I go back to my house and I'm just killing it with these girls, dude. Like, killing it. We go to my room, lock the door, both the girls. I wake up the next morning. They're gone. And I'm like, what the fuck happened? Never talked to them again. Tried to. They never responded. So I'm like, what the fuck happened that night, dude? Like, and my friends are like, yeah, they just left like 5 minutes after you were in the room. I was like, did I just like pass out naked? Because I woke up completely naked. And I'm like,
they were all hot to trot. They were all, hey, daddy, we're ready for a ride. And you're just like,
yeah. Fell asleep with my soft penis hanging out, dude. That's the worst part.
All right, let's dive back in.
It's tough to handle this fortune and fame. Everybody's so different. I haven't changed. They say I'm lazy, but it takes all my time. Oh yeah, I keep on going. Guess I'll never know why.
That was such a banger, dude.
So good. And there's so many just interesting like music.
Oh, we got a whole minute left, dude.
Do we? Minute of silence.
We don't want to miss anything, folks.
Uh-oh. Here comes a flock of wah-wahs.
A flock of wah-wahs. I love the subject matter of the song. It's so it's so creatively written because he's like complaining but not complaining at all.
That sounds like something that you would come up with when you were high as fuck with your friends and you're like, oh, we got to put this on a record.
Mhm.
It's like one of those inside jokes that you're like, oh, you remember the wah-wahs?
Yeah. Well, it's like, you know, it's funny because it's like, I think it's such a creative way to talk about the rock star lifestyle. Like he's like basically, it like has all this sarcasm in it, but it's also, it's just beautifully written. Like either you understand it or you don't, but like.
I do feel like there's a little bit of darkness underneath there that he's like alluding to of like being out of control.
Exactly.
But like you said, it's like, I can't complain. It's almost like, hey, I can't complain about this because I'd be a fucking asshole. If I were to be like, oh, you know, oh, it's so hard being a rock star and partying all the time. And, you know, everybody loves me and I have so much money. Like boo fucking who. And I feel like there's a little bit of undercurrent like that he's like kind of talking about in that of like, hey, this is like, you know, a lot to deal with, you know, but life has been good to me. Like, don't get me wrong. Life's been good, but also, you know, I'm a little bit out of control.
Yeah. And, you know, I feel like it's funny because no matter who you are, what you're doing in life, like you could be living, you know, a very comparatively better life than the person sitting next to you, but you're still going to have, you know, things to complain about. Life's not sweet and juicy for everybody. And it all comes with its caveats, you know, like a rock star. Like obviously there's a lot of pressure that comes with that. There is a like, especially like a personality, like myself, I'll be honest. If I was thrust into that lifestyle, like I have almost no self-control.
This is why a song like this just resonates with me so much because I'm the same way. I was just totally out of control with barely any resources. If I had a bunch of money and a bunch of women at my disposal, I would have gone completely nuts. Like I'd probably be part of the 27 Club, you know, just because I'd be going so hard. And like I said, even without that, I was like, you know, jumping off of buildings. Like, dude, I remember getting like, so a couple stories, like partying with my friends. Like my girlfriend at the time worked at this bar. So she let me and a bunch of my homies, like just a big group of us, like into the bar until like 4 or 5 in the morning. After close, we're all just getting wasted. And then we all go out into the parking lot. My friend Cody, he decides like, hey, I'm going to drive home. I only live 2 blocks away. And he like is pulling out and like hits my friend Nate, who shouldn't be driving either. And Nate's like, fuck you, man. You just hit my fucking car. And Cody's like, dude, it's not a big deal. He had like an old piece of shit junker car with a bunch of dents. It was like a 70 Buick. And my friend had like a Datsun. And he's like, dude, your car's a piece of shit. And he like backs up and he's like, my bad, bro. And he's like, fuck you. And he's like, oh, fuck me. Boom. And rams him. Next thing you know, they're like bumper cars, like in the driveway, just smashing into each other. And I'm like, fuck yeah. I jump out on the hood and I'm like, yeah, hit him again. And then next thing you know, my other friend jumps on the hood and we're racing down the road like hood surfing.
That's wild.
At 5 in the morning.
Yeah, you should probably be dead.
Exactly. And I have so many like stories like that. It was just shit like that where it's like, dude, what
were you thinking? What were you doing?
Weren't.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So thank God. Thank you, Lord Jesus, for not giving me a Maserati.
Absolutely, man. You know, and you know, like I said, we all have, you know, no matter how sweet your life is, you have something to complain about sometimes. You know, like I'm a tall, handsome, fucking
jacked,
bricked up dude. I got a hog on me. and
money, girls just endlessly
and,
throwing themselves at you.
And right now I'm hungry and tired.
Yeah, exactly. You know, it's like you're just like so tired from all the puss you've been crushing. Just like, oh, I've got carpal tunnels in both of my hands.
I was gonna say my
from
hand
counting money.
Oh yeah, that's why my hand.
He's like,
hurts.
oh, my wrists are so sore
That's why
from all
my
the
hand hurts. Yeah, Pamela Henderson working overtime over here.
Exactly.
But that was a banger though, man. That's going on the playlist. That's a road tripping song. Yeah. So good. So good.
Well, I'm so glad I could be part of this, first time reaction with you.
Mm-hmm.
And, there'll be many more.
You took my Joe Walsh virginity.
Exactly. You're welcome.
Plugged me up.
Yeah, the little Joe. The Walsh.
Yeah, you cream pied me. Hey, thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you drop a like. And if you want to join us on this journey of discovering new stuff, being absurd, telling stories, having a great time, hit that subscribe button.
That's right. And we will see you on the next one. Peace.